We start Newsday in the United States, where a curfew has just come into effect in downtown LA, as protests over immigration raids continue for a fifth day. In the last hour, California Governor Gavin Newsom has said he doesn't want the streets of his state militarized by the country's armed forces. It comes as the federal government has sent National Guard and Marines to quell the protests.
California's governor takes a strong stand against President Trump. So, picture this. Protests erupt in downtown LA after federal immigration raids. Things get intense, blocking freeways, fiery tensions, and even Waymo cars set ablaze. In response, LA's mayor slaps down a strict curfew from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., basically shutting down a huge part of the city overnight.
Like many states, California is no stranger to this sort of unrest. We manage it regularly and with our own law enforcement. But this, again, was different. What then ensued was the use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, federal agents detaining people and undermining their due process rights. Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets, illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. That's when the downward spiral began.
But here's where it gets even more heated. President Trump deploys thousands of National Guard troops and U.S. Marines to the streets, promising a very heavy force to keep order. California's governor, Gavin Newsom, is not having it. He accuses Trump of inflaming the protests, calling his actions reckless and even un-American. According to Newsom, Trump's approach isn't about safety, it's about power, and it's putting everyone at risk. Civilians, police, and the troops themselves. Newsom's main gripe? He says California can handle its own, and that bringing in the military is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Instead of calming things down, it makes people angrier, escalates violence, and tramples on civil rights, especially for immigrants and anyone out protesting for their rights. The curfew itself? It's a double-edged sword. Sure, it's meant to restore order, but it also limits basic freedoms like movement and the right to protest. For LA's diverse communities, especially immigrants and African diaspora folks, it's a tense, uncertain time. Globally, this is a wake-up call. When America uses force to silence protests, it loses moral high ground, something African nations and commentators are watching closely. If the US can crack down like this, what message does that send about democracy and human rights worldwide? This is Africa Social Intellect, your premier destination for thought-provoking discussions and insightful perspectives on the vibrant and diverse African community and beyond. Our dedication extends beyond conversations. In recognizing the importance of security, we provide essential information to help safeguard vulnerable nations. From navigating local challenges to assisting these vulnerable nations against imperialistic threats, we stand as a beacon of awareness and resilience. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share our news. If you're watching on Facebook or another platform, follow us and share this reliable news source. We hope you enjoy the news, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.